Hello, I'm Steph, and I help people like you create a life and a business that you absolutely love. On today's episode, we're talking all about how to sell online without breaking the bank. Because let's face it, if you are a health coach working in multiple areas, busy and broke, you don't have a whole extra whackload of cash to be spending on fancy websites, sales funnels, Facebook ads. What the heck even is a sales funnel with all of these craziness, tripwires, and all this fancy stuff? Don't worry, you don't actually need to know any of that. It's awesome and useful, but you can totally reach your goals and work for yourself full-time without using any of that stuff. And I'm going to share with you how to do that with my top 3 tips to sell online without breaking the bank. Really quick here, just in case you got to run my top 3 tips, and I'll go into detail, is number 1 is to warm up your audience. How to take cold traffic to hot paying customers. Now, what the heck is cold traffic? Is it when we put our parka on? Ugh. No, cold traffic is people that don't know you at all. So we'll go into that, and we're going to actually be turning them into paying customers with this process that I'll share with you. Tip number 2 is engagement. Basic human needs, we love community and we love connection. So through social media, it's engagement and connection. It's not about how many likes you get. It's not about how many followers you have. Yes, the more followers you have, the bigger your audience is to sell to, and that's your warm audience. However, you don't need hundreds of thousands of followers. I know multiple 7-figure earners with 1,000 Instagram followers, right? So, and this is funny because it's actually a judgment thing. I remember when I hired my business coach, I automatically went to her Facebook page or her Instagram page, and she didn't have that many followers. And I actually asked her, I was like, okay, so if you're doing this full time and I'm hiring you, I want to be like you, how come you don't have that many followers? And she started to laugh because I was still in that stage of I didn't know. I assumed to be successful, you had to have a huge following. Okay. And then tip number 3 is you actually have to sell your offer. You have to ask and you have to make it so clear. I see this way too often. I start working with people and I have no idea what they even sell. So how are people supposed to buy your stuff if they don't know what you sell? So that's the 3rd thing we're going to be talking about. All right, let's get right into this into detail because I know this is a juicy topic and I'm excited to share. Tip number 1, warm them up. Warming up your audience. So we have cold, warm, and hot. Cold traffic, okay, back it up. For people to buy your stuff online, they need to like, know, and trust you, okay? And if we're online and we're not meeting people in person, then we have to do this in some sort of fashion. And you get to choose. You get to choose how you get your people to like, know, and trust you. It can be video, it can be audio, it can be hosting events live, it can be Facebook posts, telling your story so they get to know you. So that's why people buy online. So a cold market audience would be someone who doesn't know who you are and they just randomly come across you because of something you've done, which I'll teach you how to do here. A warm audience would be someone who's perhaps liked your Facebook page, they follow you on Instagram, maybe they're in one of your groups, maybe one of their friends brought them into your community. So they are starting to like you, know you, trust you, know what you're all about. And then hot traffic would be past paying customers, would be people who are engaging in your stuff, they care, you know that they like what you have to offer, and they are likely to purchase. So it is very unlikely that a cold traffic audience will click buy. So little tip, if you do run Facebook ads, run it to a free group or run it to an opt-in or even just straight to a video that people can like, know, and trust you, because it's very, very unlikely and kind of rude to do a sponsored ad to cold traffic and expect people to purchase your thing right away. Let me know if it works for you. From everything I've learned, it doesn't work and you kind of just waste your money. And people are getting really sensitive, to myself included, to opt-ins. So I actually do things differently. I don't do that many opt-ins. I just get in front of people because then you're doing the same process. And if you're doing it on Facebook, Facebook's actually collecting and creating a list for you. So if you've heard people, top 3 tips to grow your list. This could be an email list. This could be a list, paper and pen. This could be, if you have a business page on Facebook, then you are growing your list, and then you can actually retarget those people with ads in the future. So you are not missing out as a business owner if you haven't run a single Facebook ad. It's fantastic. They do work. They're amazing, but you actually don't have to. There's other ways. And I actually wouldn't suggest running them until you've niched down so specifically that you know exactly what you're selling, and it's so clear in like 5 seconds when somebody comes across you, who you are and what you do. Also, don't do them until you have started to build your list on your business page on Facebook, because then you can actually target people properly instead of just throwing crap at the wall. And then, yeah, don't have FOMO about it. You're actually not missing out. You could try it. You could try a random ad, but chances are, if it's not spooks, like if you don't put time and energy into targeting properly, then your money just goes to waste. So before you do ads, test out your organic reach and test out, really niche down and figure out what you're selling. Because often too, I see people throw in money at ads just to drive people to their website, but then once people get to the website, it's really unclear, and you have about 5 to 20 seconds to capture a client. Okay, so enough about Facebook ads. This is about what we can do. So what you can do is exactly what, if you've been following me, what I do is you show up for your customer and you show them your awesomeness, how you're going to help them. And you don't come on with a sell. You come on with content. You come on with education, entertainment, good information. And the thing is, we are in information overload right now. People can Google whatever they want. So content is great, but why they're going to buy your stuff is because of your uniqueness. There's a million health coaches out there. And something that people often get paralyzed by is they use that as a block. They say, oh, I'm too late to the game. Oh, I don't do video. Oh, this person's already offering that. There's enough to go around. There's so many people in this world, and your specific uniqueness will target and help those specific people. So I can't say this enough. Get so specific, niche down so that your people know what problem you're solving and how you're going to help them. And show up consistently. So whether this is through a newsletter every Thursday, whether this is through Facebook Lives, whether this is through posts, and always go from your business page and share out to your personal page and share out to your groups, because what this does is Facebook analytics will actually collect your information. And this is a little techie, probably too techie for you if you're just starting, and it's not like, you don't have to do this, but if you want to learn how to do Facebook pixels, you can actually put the Facebook pixel to your business page in your website. So Facebook's not only tracking your Facebook stuff, it's tracking who clicks on what on your website, and then you can retarget them through Facebook. Facebook ads is a whole beast, so we're not talking about that today. It's a total, the whole conversation is how to make money without paying for ads. So that's what showing up, turning people from cold traffic to hot purchasing customers. Super simple, no fancy footwork, no trust. If you're doing things to get your people to do that, then you will sell. Okay, tip number 2 is engagement, not followers. It's all about basic human needs are connection and community. So the way that I suggest doing this through Instagram and Facebook is to go live, connect, ask your audience questions. Where are you joining from? What's your specialty? Get them involved. This is twofold. So this is going to, increase that like, know, and trust, and connection is good with the client. But secondfold, Facebook and Instagram they're owned by Mark Zuckerberg, one guy, and he designed these platforms as social platforms. He wants people to engage and stay on the platform. He doesn't want them clicking off to a different link. He doesn't want businesses selling. He wants people connecting, communicating. It was built for friends and family. So if you do that with your audience, Facebook, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, is going to push your stuff out in front of other people or in front of cold traffic so that you're getting heard and reached. So that's twofold. With engagements and connection, Facebook algorithms love it. And then people love it. We want to be heard. How cool is it if you are a naturopath or a dietitian and your clients are communicating with you? Like, that's unheard of. It's usually a couple $100s to go see a professional. So if you can, without burning yourself out, you got to have clear boundaries. If you can connect with your clients and just give them a little taste or get to know you, because online they have all sorts of people to choose from, and it's really important that they get to know you. So a couple ways to do this. There is like opt-ins, which you can do. I'm not going to teach that because personally, people are getting sensitive to opt-ins. I'm actually not even opting into anything anymore. I'm going straight to Facebook Lives and straight to YouTube. Because I'm kind of ADD. I don't want to like put my email in and then go through that process. B, our emails are getting swamped. And C, they get lost. So I have opt-in pages and everything too. But how sad is it if somebody opts in for your thing and then it gets sent to their junk, or they forget to confirm and they never get it, right? Instead of just clicking and getting to watch your video right away. The downside of this is you're not growing your email list. So if for some reason Facebook shuts down or you lose all your contacts or something, that sucks. So it is very important to build your email list as well. However, I like to bypass it sometimes just because you get that person who might not put their email in, or it's fast acting. People are interested now. They want to watch now. They don't want to wait and go put their email in. And the reason I know this is because I do that all the time. And when I'm learning something, I just go straight to the source, straight to their Facebook page, video tab, or YouTube, and watch a bunch of videos on the topics. You can search. Just like in our free Facebook group, Work Smarter, Not Harder, you can actually in the search tab, search for what you want. So that's what number 2 was, engagement, not followers. And I said this at the beginning, I know a ton of 7-figure earners that they have under 5,000 followers on Instagram. Some of them 1 or 2,000. And my business coach, when I hired her and she was 6-figure earner and teaching me how to do the same, she only had like 1,000 or 2,000 followers. And I actually asked her, I said, how come you don't have very many followers on Instagram? And that's such a brat move to do, but I wanted to know. I was curious, and that's straight up what it is it's not about followers. It's about engagement and loyal following for people that actually want to see your stuff. So I wouldn't encourage going around and following a bunch of people so that they follow you back, because that's kind of false evidence, and it might actually get you down. Because if say you have 10,000 followers but you're not able to sell, it's confusing to you, or it's hard on self-esteem. So definitely disassociate in your brain that followers equals success, because it doesn't. And then don't do activities like that, going around and commenting or following people just so they follow you back. It's about engagement. You can, to boost your organic reach, you can do like a little power pod with some of your gal pals, and like go like each other's stuff and comment, and it will tell Mr. Mark Zuckerberg that your stuff is important and people care, and he'll push it out. So you can do that a little bit just to get some cold traffic, but I really wouldn't suggest going around on Instagram and just following a bunch of people so they follow you back. Or you can actually get shadow banned or like kicked off of Instagram if you do. You've probably got these spammy posts, people commenting, just this generic great photo on like everything, and it's stupid. Like, they just do it so that you notice them and follow them back. I've never followed somebody that way. I've always just kind of brushed it off. They're doing it, so I follow them and then maybe purchase their stuff. Like, it's not cool. I don't like it. What you can do though is you can go and like engage with people, and authentically, if you like their stuff, let them know. All right. Step number 3, you must actually ask and for a sell and offer something and actually sell it. Because that too, 9 times out of 10, when I start working with people, their Instagram account or their Facebook, it's really hard to tell what they sell. Same with websites. You got to know within the first 5 to 20 seconds what that person does. Otherwise, you kind of get lost and you leave. And the more specific, the better. I have yet to buy something generic, like, oh, this person's a business coach, I'm gonna go with them. I hired my business coach because she was specifically gonna help me find clarity and quit my day job. Specific things. Same with health and wellness. You don't often just hire someone because they're a fitness guru. You hire them because they're gonna help you drop your last 10 pounds around the waist that hasn't budged in 10 years without stepping foot in the gym. So get super specific and let people know what you do and what you sell, and make it so clear. Like, it might seem kind of dumbfounded, or you're repeating yourself, or you're like, I have way more credentials than I'm, putting out on my bio. People don't care. It's important to have credentials, but people will look at that after. They want to know what's in it for them first. They want to know, are you going to help them drop weight? Are you going to help them cut cravings without counting calories? Are you going to help them make money? This super specific. And then you can have on your about page or your bio page, or if they ask, all your credentials, all your 10 letters behind your name. But people don't buy because of the 10 letters. They buy because of your uniqueness and how you're going to help them. And don't be shy. It's your platform. People can leave if they don't want to follow you. And just as like a general rule, 90% value, 10% sell works well. And as long as you're educating or entertaining, people will come by and watch your stuff. And the more you niche down, the better. I've said this multiple times. So the 3 ways to sell online without breaking the bank. So this is absolutely free stuff that you can do, is to warm them up, warm up your audience, start getting in front of people through posts or blogs or video or audio, and sharing your amazingness. Share your best stuff. Don't be afraid to share your best stuff. Share the puzzle pieces, sell the system. Number 2 is engagement, not followers. Disassociate in your head. Followers equals success. Check out the people you follow. Actually, don't even worry about that. I can tell you, I know multiple 7-figure earners with 1,000 or 2,000 Instagram followers. Like, doesn't equal that. If you are specifically an influencer and you're asking brands to pay you to sell their stuff, yes, they want you to have a big audience. But if you're like me and you care more about intimate relationships, smaller relationships, working with 10 people at a higher price point for a longer period of time, you don't need thousands of followers. You need just engaged, authentic, loyal customers. And build communities, build out Facebook groups. I have one called the Get Nourished Community Group. That's where we have over 700 engaged people who care and they want health information. And then for my business junkies, I have one that's called Work Smarter, Not Harder. Just started that one up. Come join us over there for more free trainings. As well, the 4-step process I did to quit my day job is in there, and a free 4-week money course from Leanne Jacobs, my business mentor. And then our third is to actually sell your stuff. Don't be shy. Make your offers. Let people know how amazing you are. And if you're selling to a female audience, they don't care so much what comes with it. They're going to look at that before they press the buy button. But how you're going to hook them or how you're going to engage with them right off the bat is personal stories, personal connections, emotions. So tell your story. And if you don't have a story, dig deeper. You do have a story. Kendra Hall, and I'm actually expecting her book in the mail any day. She's a professional storyteller. I just went to a conference with a coaching session with her, and I love it. And I look back to all of my social media posts that did really well. It's when I told stories. For example, how I quit my day job, I told that story and then people are interested. Or how I fixed my periods, how they're no longer super heavy and painful. That sold a bunch of supplements. So those stories is specifically for the female audience is what works. So don't make one up. That would be really unauthentic and hard to practice. But dig around in your area and figure out your personal story, success story, and where you've been successful, and start practicing it and give people the details and let them know how far you've come, and then tug on their heartstring and offer them the solution. So for example, I can relate really well to health coaches that are burnt out and broke because I was there not too long ago. I was working as a food rep. I was working in a health food store. I was trained as a dietitian, a yoga teacher, reflexology teacher, food rep, running my own practice. I had a nutrition box company. Like, the list goes on. I counted. I had 10 things at the time when I was curled up on my couch with a tea, burnt out and broke. Like, I had some money in the bank. I was paying my bills, but I was physically broken, like so scattered, no energy. My iron was low. Like, I was struggling hardcore. And I went to Instagram for my answers because that's what we all do. And I actually found my business coach that way. And she pulled me in with a free offer. And I was cold market to her. I didn't know who she was. And her free webinar was how to gain clarity as a health coach, how to gain clarity and make money online and quit your day job. So I went, set out my goals, did a free coaching call with her just to see if we jived. And then I hired her, and she actually helped me quit my day job. We planned out a 90-day escape plan, which is now what I teach. And within 90 days, we did 4-step process. And I successfully did this and made my first $5,000 month, which allowed me to quit my day job. And then the following month, I went off and I meditated for 10 days, shut my computer down and everything, and my business ran itself. So that's what I've successfully done. And that's what I teach others, is how to make money online, specifically with multiple revenue streams that are passive, and they're not going to beat you down and break you down. Your business is going to run while you're traveling, while you're on the go. Everything we do is scalable so that you aren't no longer trading time for money. Business isn't closed when you go off on vacation or when you go, like I did, to meditate for 10 days. Business keeps running, and you don't have that overwhelm of having to check your emails or having to watch your shop, because everything I did was in alignment with my bigger picture goal. And the way I figured this out is I got super clear on what I wanted in my life and what I didn't want in my life. And I karate chopped all this crap that was so not serving me. And then I rebuilt. So that's how I successfully quit my day job. And that first step's really important. You can actually start today with just a blank piece of paper, writing out where all your energy is going and giving it a number from 1 to 10. 1 is it sucks, your energy, it drains you. 10 is it energizes you, you love it. And if you are writing these down and you can't tell, then just your life is an experiment. So when you go to that yoga class or that part-time job or that clinic, tune in and does this feel good, or is this draining? And then write that on your list. And if your full-time job is a 1 out of 10, super draining, you can't really just karate chop it. Mark it as temporary and make a plan. I like the 90-day escape plan is what I teach, to get out of there, and mark it as temporary and be grateful for it as it's your stepping stone to get you to where you're going. And then as well, creating that plan of action and that freedom number. Instead of just this fluff of I want more money, you're actually creating a plan of action of how much you want in that month, and specifically how you're going to get there. And my advice to all you health coaches, I learned the hard way, is niche down like a ninja. All that means is you are no longer a health coach. You are helping people cut cravings without counting calories. You are helping people drop that last 10 pounds without stepping foot in the gym. You are that specific, unique offer to help people with this crazy pain point that they would pay anything for. And then how to do this authentically by just sharing is to find your story within that cell and just share your story. People love stories, especially females. All right, guys, that's what we had for you today. Me and Frank, he's over there on the couch. Is that a good video, bud? He's black magic over there. Yep, he liked it. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful. If you are a health coach, what your niche is. I can help you niche down, because that really is the most important thing you can do, is niche down, as well as clear crap out of your life. Because if you have a bunch of stuff, your cup is full, and you try to add on a new program or sell online, you're just gonna pile it on top and overflow and lose your shit. Done that, been there, done that. Let me know if you've done that. Time of the past for me. So if you are a health coach who is busy and broke, run off your feet from one clinic to the next, running your business on evenings and weekends while you show up full-time for your full-time job, and you're sick and tired of putting your business on the back burner, I'm your gal. I've set up a 90-day escape plan, the simple 4-step process that I did, and you can too. I have one more seat. I'm taking on only 3 people this fall, and I have one more seat. So this is if you want to quit your job by January 2018. It's $500 a month. It comes with the 4-step process, 6 one-hour coaching calls, bonus material of all of my Nourish health programs. You can actually use the copy in the programs in your own goodies, as well as we're going to replace your full-time income if that's what you desire, and quit your job, and of course make back your investment. So that's a pretty big, intense offer. I'm super confident in it because I did it myself, and I've been teaching this to people for the past year, and I've just packaged it and launched it. I have 2 gals committed for 2018. The reason I'm only taking 3 people is I have crazy boundaries with my life running an online business, and I know what I can handle, and I have a full business that I'm running still. So I knew I did this exact process with myself. I cleared stuff that I didn't need, and then I declared what I wanted and what I wanted to take on. And I created this program specifically for that health coach who has their business and they're ready to do it full time. There's no more of this side jobby thing. And here's another mindset shift. If you're a health coach, when people ask you what you do, don't lead with your full-time job. Lead with your offer, and not that you're a health coach, with your specific offer of how you help people, and you will have much more abundance. All right, guys, I'll put the link in the comments as well on Instagram. It's up in my bio link to 90-day escape plan, where I have 1 seat left. You can just watch a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel. These are the links, or you can join our free Facebook group for more trainings on that 4-step process of how to quit your day job or simply make more money online. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave me some comments. Give me some love. This will tell me that you like this, and I'll keep doing more. Thanks for watching. I'm Steph, and I help people like you create a life and a business that you love. Want to view it, Frankie? He's pretty darn cute.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Schnookums.
Thanks for watching, guys. You want to see my studio? My filming studio with this beautiful light? It's a window. I just use natural lighting. Sit on that little doohickey there, have my tea and my book, and natural lighting is the best for videos. No fancy footwork here. Thanks for watching!